Welcome inside the Amarillo Civic Center in Amarillo, Texas. It's time for Shreveport Mudbugs hockey, as tonight the Mudbugs open up this first of a two-game series at the undefeated Amarillo Wranglers. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Chet Yoder, and this is the Landers Dodge Jeep Chrysler and Ram pregame show. And the Mudbugs right now have been kind of riding that roller coaster, eerily similar to last year's struggling start, where they lost 14 of their first 18 games. It hasn't been that bad, but not yet. The Mudbugs have 10 games in. They've only won 3 of them. They've also been really close to winning 4 or 5 of those games. So maybe the Mudbugs are getting on the right track, and we'll see what Mudbugs associate head coach Michael Hill had to say about last weekend's unacceptable weekend against Odessa. Even despite winning on Friday and then losing on Saturday, the Mudbugs coaching staff very unhappy with their team's effort, which prompted a Sunday 4:40 arrival time in the morning for a practice to get work done once again Sunday morning. And that was just about maybe 4 or 5 hours after the guys left the rink on Saturday night. So that was an unpleasant surprise, but yet maybe a much-needed surprise for the Mudbugs to get back on the right track. For this Amarillo Wranglers team, it's very interesting for them. They are 6-0. They went perfect in the showcase, and then when the Mudbugs and the Wranglers took on each other in the home opening weekend for Bugs hockey, it was a different team for both teams, really. Both teams looked a little bit different. The Wranglers skated away with a 4-1 victory in Friday's game. That game was a lot closer, just a couple of empty netters at the end, which made that game look a little bit more distant than it really was. Then on Saturday, it was a tight 1-1 game, and in the shootout, Amarillo able to squeak one by. But the problem for the Mudbugs that weekend is they only scored 2 goals combined in 2 games. Mudbugs have had trouble scoring after that as well, and they'll look to solve those woes here on the road. They've had a long week of practice, but I think it's been a promising one, especially towards the end of the week in practice, according to our coaching staff. This Amarillo team is very interesting because they have not played a game since completing that sweep against the Mudbugs on September 24th. They've been off for 3 weeks, and this is their home opener in front of a nice crowd still filing in here into the Budweiser bullpen, as they call it, here in the Amarillo Civic Center. We'll talk to Mudbugs associate head coach Michael Hill after these messages. This is Shreveport Mudbugs hockey.
You know, we only get one chance at this thing called life, so why don't we make it count? Hi, I'm Janice Watt with Generational Financial Advisors, and we're here to assist you as a financial advisor and a CPA in making those important life decisions. Starting young, saving, and investing will reward you down the road, but it takes diligence to stay the course because life happens. Buying that first home, adding to your family, and then preparing for college, all of these require a plan. We offer services including investments, life insurance, retirement planning, and long-term disability, just to name a few. We can also assist you in your tax preparation or planning, along with small business services. We are an independent brokerage company with access to hundreds of products. Call me at 318-219-4188 or log into gfapartners.com to set up a free consultation. Our offices are located at 8518 Line Avenue, Suite 103 in Shreveport. Come see us and go Bugs.
Welcome back into the Landers Dodge Jeep Chrysler and Ram pregame show. Game 1 of this 2-game series at Amarillo, as the Mudbugs are back on the road to take on the Amarillo Wranglers. It's their home openers. The Mudbugs get ready to do battle. We're joined by Mudbugs associate head coach Michael Hill. And Coach, lots of disappointment last Saturday as you guys were unable to finish off that sweep over Odessa. What was your biggest concern about that game?
I think the whole weekend was actually a concern. I know, we won the Friday night, and that was a good, getting 2 points. But as a staff, we weren't really happy with our performance in both games, and just seemed to be a lack of energy and detail right away. And I think that's one thing to take out of the loss was our detailing, and what we kind of coached the guys just wasn't there. And so this week was all about reminding them on the details and what we're trying to hammer down into them in the systematic part of the game.
And for the first time in the regular season, you and Coach Sippy decided to make a goaltending change in the middle of the game. Was part of that maybe to not only get a spark from your team, and maybe did you think Aiken was struggling a little bit at times?
A little bit of both. Definitely think that first goal was probably a little bit on Aiken, turnover, and had to scramble back into his net, empty netter right there. So that one's a little bit on him. I think he knows that, but he's a mentally tough kid, and I know that. After that, I didn't feel the guys were playing the right way in front of him, and we made the decision to take him out because it wasn't really fair to him to keep playing against a team that wasn't really playing for him. And and part of that is hoping that there's a spark in the team. And when Bush stepped up, I think he did really well, just allowing just one goal after that, and played almost essentially 2 full periods and just allowed 1 goal against. And so I think we played a little bit better after that time of pulling Aiken. But, I mean, our guys got to play better in front of our goaltenders, so it's not really all on Aikens. Like, we just weren't playing the right way in front of him, and it's not fair to him to keep him in the pipes at that point.
And you guys did something that you guys don't normally do and hold a practice early Sunday morning. Guys had to report around 4:45 a.m. Talk about that practice. Was that something to the nature of a punishment, maybe a message being sent to the guys that, look, this is not going to be tolerated?
No, we just felt we needed to put in the work. We didn't work on the weekend, and that was the time that we were going to get the work out of the guys, because otherwise we're going to be behind all the other teams that are playing games. So if we're not going to be working through the 120 minutes that we have on Friday, Saturday, we'll go put in the work before Monday happens. And that's kind of what we did. We didn't really see it as a punishment. Our guys know, and they took accountability over not putting in the work, and so we showed up early the next morning to put in the work.
Alex Park sustained an injury on Saturday. I know he did not make the trip with the team. Any seriousness to his injury?
No, we expect him to be back on Monday. He's got this weekend off, just doing a little bit of health protocol stuff for himself, but he'll be back. We expect him to be back next weekend.
How was morning skate this morning?
Good, very energetic. The guys were feeling good on the puck touches. We're shooting well. Goalies were looking good. I'm really confident in the group right now going into tonight.
You know, Amarillo came into Hirsch. They got the sweep and then really kind of spoiled the Mudbugs' home opening weekend, and, of course, an opportunity now for the Mudbugs to kind of return the favor. Are you able to take any kind of footage and I guess you can say tape from that series and apply it to this series, given that it was about 3 weeks ago?
Well, it's also the last time Amarillo's seen games, so it's kind of what we have to go on right now, just basically, correcting things from that series that we felt were a little bit lacking. So that was a little bit of our focus this week too, in the detailed part of the practices, and so we're looking to fix what we did against Odessa, and then looking forward to Amarillo and seeing what we had to correct from our last series there.
What do you need to see from your guys to see that it's going to be a good sign in the first period?
Just want to see them start on time. Like, as soon as that puck drops, want to see their feet on fire. Start seeing that from one shift, and it kind of builds from the next and the next. So kind of looking to see our guys just start on time tonight.
Coach, thanks for the time, and good luck tonight.
All right, thanks, Chet.
We'll have more after these messages here on the Landers Dodge Jeep Chrysler and Ram pregame show. This is Shreveport Mudbugs Hockey.
The Robertson Cup champion Shreveport Mudbugs know big goals lead to big wins. That's why State Farm agent Ben Tolis and his State Farm team are here to help you score a big goal with your home and auto insurance. It's a great call that saves you time and money. So go score the winning goal and score savings by combining your home and auto. It's just another way we're here to help your life go right. Call State Farm agent Ben Tolis today at 318-688-1522. That's 318-688-1522. Hey, this is Chet Yoder, voice of the Mudbugs. DeFada and Associates Investigative and Risk Analysis Services has been conducting professional private investigations for over 20 years. They offer a full range of services to both individuals and businesses. Whether you need an investigator for a personal matter like a child custody case or you suspect an internal theft problem with your business, DeFada and Associates has the experience, training, and knowledge to get you the information you need. Call Jerry today at 318-635-9944 to talk about your case or visit them online at defadapi.com.
Sterling Dental Center is a proud partner of the Shreveport Mudbugs. I'm Dr. Emil Janu, and my experienced staff and I will handle all your dental needs, from routine cleanings, x-rays, cavities, toothaches, and more, with the best and safest treatment out there. We are a family here at Sterling Dental Center, and we treat our patients like family. We welcome many forms of insurance. Come get your next dental appointment at Sterling Dental Center in Shreveport by calling 318-688-1040 or logging on to sterlingdentalshreveport.com.
Welcome back into the Amarillo Civic Center here in Amarillo, Texas. It's time for Shreveport Mudbugs hockey as we'll bring you the Whataburger starting lineups as we continue here in the Landers pregame show. First for the Amarillo Wranglers, head coached and GM'd by Harry Mahood, assistant coach Cody Gilling. At left wing will be number 12, Tommy Chenchukov. At center will be number 89, Roman Zapp. And on the right wing will be number 5, Logan Cleary. Defensively for Amarillo, it'll be number 3, Rahards Simonovics, and number 2, Kyle DeMarco. And making the start in nets will be number 35, Carter Clafton. And the numbers on Clafton have been good. He's 3-0 with an even 1 goals against, a .959 save percentage in 3 starts. He has not given up much. And now, your Whataburger starting lineups for the Shreveport Mudbugs. Head coach by Jason Soupy Campbell in his 5th season as the bench boss. Associate head coach Michael Hill. Goalie coach Rich Perron. Honorary assistant Chris Lane. At left wing will be number 9, Logan Gotinsky. At center will be number 12, Hayden Nickel. And on the right wing will be the captain, number 18, Garrett Steele. Defensively for the Bugs, it'll be number 3, Logan Haru, alongside his former roommate, number 2, Tristan Zarski. And making the start in nets, he's been the hot goalie of late from Saint Laurent, Montreal. His 3rd appearance as a Mudbug this season between the pipes will be number 44, Simon Bushler. And the numbers on Simon have been absolutely impressive. He's 1-0 with a 1.21 goals against. He's won 5 of his past 6 starts dating back to last season, which also included a playoff win in that Lone Star Series. So you know Bushler's ready to go with a .944 save percentage. Those are your Whataburger starting lineups. Whataburger, just like you like it. Big thanks to Porter's Industrial, delivering the difference in the Arklatex for over 20 years. Porter's Industrial strives with the utmost integrity to meet our customers' needs with quality uniform and facility services for your business. As Amarillo makes their way onto the ice, I want to thank all our 2022-2023 Mudbug Billet families. We can't do it without you. A big thanks to Leanne and Brian Bechtel, Miss Harriet Body, Zach and Jordan Choate, Courtney and Jason Davis, Keith and Becca Gibb, Mr. Jim Hacker, Kristen and Jeremy Kennedy, Amanda and Drew Lewis, James and Amanda Meyer, Miss Karen Mitchell, our brilliant Mudbugs Billet coordinator, Sarah and Jason Morris, Martin and Carla Mueller, along with Chucky Landry and family, Ronnie and Bridget Peterson, Carl and Amanda Phillips, Heather and Mark Price, Bo and Lee Raines, Randy and Tanya Reeves, Casey Ryan and Dave Percotta, Trey and Elizabeth Simmons, Holland and Riley Spencer, Don and Janice Watt, Mr. Mark Weldon, and Mark and Beth Woods for all being proud billets of the Shreveport Mudbugs. We can't do it without you. Big, big thank you to everything you do for the guys in this organization. You make our lives so much easier. We cannot have a team without you. Hashtag love our billets. I mean it from the bottom of my heart. The Mudbugs in their home white jerseys with the Mudbugs logo in front. They have the teal numberings and letterings on the back. The Amarillo Wranglers debuting their new navy blue jerseys with the white number. It's kind of a different kind of logo with the horns, and it's a little funky in front, but They're ready to go, and they're in front of a packed house here on a Friday night in Amarillo. Mudbugs will be back at home next weekend for their Cancer Awareness Weekend. It'll be the Mudbugs and the New Mexico Ice Wolves. Be sure to get your tickets right now by giving us a call at 318-636-7094 or logging on to mudbugshockey.com. We'll have the special Renee's Run specialty jerseys, which will be auctioned off after Saturday's game. Lots of fun stuff going on in Shreveport, Louisiana, and you want to be a part of Mudbugs hockey as the Mudbugs get ready once again for some more home games against New Mexico, who's another awfully dangerous squad. They were just a win away from going to the Robertson Cup Championship last season. Or check that, they were one win away from winning it. No, that's right, I had it right. They were in the Final Four. One win away from going to the Robertson Cup Championship. I should always trust my instinct in these situations. My memory has not failed me, at least of late, and it didn't fail me there. They're introducing everybody here in Amarillo, so we'll take one quick break and then bring you the national anthem and the opening puck drop. This is Shreveport Mudbugs hockey.
You know, we only get one chance at this thing called life, so why don't we make it count? Hi, I'm Janice Watt with Generational Financial Advisors, and we're here to assist you as a financial advisor and a CPA in making those important life decisions. Starting young, saving, and investing will reward you down the road, but it takes diligence to stay the course because life happens. Buying that first home, adding to your family, and then preparing for college, all of these require a plan. We offer services including investments, life insurance, retirement planning, and long-term disability, just to name a few. We can also assist you in your tax preparation or planning along with small business services. We are an independent brokerage company with access to hundreds of products. Call me at 318-219-4188 or log into gfapartners.com to set up a free consultation. Our offices are located at 8518 Line Avenue, Suite 103 in Shreveport. Come see us and go Bugs.
Welcome back into the Amarillo Civic Center. Still calling upon the Amarillo squad. Mudbugs skate from right to left in this Generational Financial Advisors first period. Mudbugs have lots going on with that Cancer Awareness Weekend next weekend. You can come out Wednesday night, 5:30 to 8 at Georges Pond and Hirsch Coliseum and be able to write the name of a loved one who's been affected by cancer or who has passed away from cancer onto the ice, and those names will be displayed on Friday and Saturday as we pink the rink in honor of cancer awareness. Tonight's officials, it's a good one. The lead referee is Dylan Zobel. The linesman Duncan Magara and Calvin Stace Alvarado. A couple of new names in that staff, but it's a good crew tonight. We are expecting a later start time. This is Amarillo's home opener, and they got quite the festivities as they have, looks like a Wrangler coming down the rafters here from the on a rope to my left. It's quite the scene. They're expecting somewhere around the neighborhood of a 7:25 puck drop. I want to remind our Mudbugs fans, if you want to be a part of youth hockey, the deadline is tomorrow. So please register at juniormudbugs.com. You be a part of the house league in Shreveport. It's lots of fun. Once again, juniormudbugs.com to be part of youth hockey. Looks like we're going to have a ceremonial puck drop before the anthem. That's might be a first. As Garrett Steele and will come on out to my left. And of course, the captain for Amarillo, Chase Davis. As they drop the puck. They're doing things a little bit backwards here in Amarillo. But that's just because of probably of the stunt of coming down from the rafters. Now we're doing a moment of silence and then the national anthem. Boy, Garrett Steele's getting a little workout early as they're going to have a second ceremonial puck drop. It has been a long week for Mudbugs hockey, which really never ended from last weekend's series against Odessa. It was really started at Sunday at 4:40 a.m. and has never really stopped for Mudbugs hockey. Now we ask you please rise wherever you may be for tonight's national anthem. It looks like we have a guitarist. Maybe Jimi Hendrix style here. That was about as Jimi Hendrix-esque as you can get. To my left, a beautiful rendition of tonight's national anthem as we're ready to finally get this baby underway. And like I said, that long week started Sunday at 4:40 a.m. And that day really felt like it never ended for Mudbugs hockey. The week certainly never did for the Bugs. And then they were also greeted by just a sensational Canadian Thanksgiving. Thanks to all our billets for organizing that. And a big special thanks to Miss Brianna and John Belton for allowing them to host that Canadian Thanksgiving in the studio. And I heard that was a delicious dinner, as the Canadian Thanksgiving was on October 10th. That was a Monday. And big thank you to all our fine billets, and once again, Mr. and Mrs. Belton, for making that possible. And they certainly needed a good meal after that 4:40 practice Sunday at the crack of dawn. Simo Bushler to my right, Carter Clapton to my left. First period coming up, and it's brought to you by Generational Financial Advisors. For more information on planning your life's needs from college to retirement, you can call Janice Wan at 318-219-4188 or log on to gfapartners.com. It'll be Nickel and Zapp at center ice. Puck is dropped, one there by Zapp. And here we go. Banked off the near side boards. Good hard hit there by Gotinski. Puck bumped off the puck now. Czarski's got it. Up ahead off the stick of Steele, and it deflects out of play to his right. And we get our first break in the action, 11 seconds in. Gotinski missed Saturday's game. He was a late scratch from the Saturday lineup after not feeling well. He was very weak, had a lot of, I guess you can say, feverish symptoms, but he did not have a fever at all. But Logan Gotinski was down, and he did not feel good, so he did not play. Now off to the far side boards, played back out to center. Steele's got it along to the right side. Right wing circle, comes in, throws it toward the net. He got hooked up a little bit. Now centering, backhand shot. They're right in front there by Gotinski, and that one chopped just wide. Puck now kissed off the near side window, back out to center. Haru to the far side there to Steele, and he can't chisel it in deep. It got blocked off there by Simonovics. Now played back in there by Chase Davis. He'll rumble his way into the far corner to the right of Bushler. Behind the cage now, flagged down there by Morris. Along to the left side, puck ladled back out to center. Now taken there by Goldie. Tries to get around the stick of, I believe that was Jace Sofo. Now coming toward the net, stick save, rebound chance! Oh, that one went wide! Oh, boy, I don't know how Goldie missed it. Now along the end boards, pushing and shoving. Miller went down. Now along to the far corner. Battling for it there is Morris. Now winged around, held in there by Ryan Austin. He'll let it go there for Goldie. Goldie's shot gets blocked, and it ricocheted back out to center. Now Goldie will just golf it into the far corner. Good shift for that line. Wholesale line change for Coach Soupy. Along to the near side off the stick of Davis as the puck now just kind of skitters in to the Bug zone. Good hard check there by Danziger. Behind the Mudbugs cage to the near side it goes. Vitali up ahead, up the middle there to Volkman. He'll drop it back on up to the near side there to Mack, who took a hard hit, but he was able to get it in deep. Now played back out, held in there by Sushinsky. Now the puck will come out of the zone. Fleet's got to hold it along the neutral zone. And the puck now just lodged back into the Amarillo zone there by Mack. To the near side it goes. Good block there by Mack, but now puck slung back out to center. 2-on-2, taken there by Ben Ivy. And Ivy's shot from the left point is easily gloved down there by Bushler. Simo Bushler, who's got the beard a little bit more thicker. And is about as 100% as it gets after a long rehab, after a lower body injury which was suffered in just day 2 of his training camp. And he is able to bounce back nicely. Had a good weekend last weekend. Got 22 saves on Friday to pick up the win, then stopped 12 of 13 in relief on Saturday. And this is his second start as a Bug this season. Puck able to lug back out to center there by Gotinski, and he'll just swing it into the Amarillo zone, but the Mudbugs ice the puck all the way down. Mudbugs hockey tonight brought to you by Fireplace Specialties. Fireplaces, gas logs, glass doors, wood stoves, inserts, mantles, and grills. They got it all. They're located at 8500 Box Road in Shreveport, or you can log on to fireplacespecialties.net. I'm Chet Yoder coming to you live from the Amarillo Civic Center for game one of this two-game set. Face-off battle at one there by Nickel, but the Mudbugs can't clear. From the left point, tipped on its way through, hit the side of the net. That was off the stick of Cleary in front. Bushler had it covered. Good hard check there by Dixon to slow down the lane to the near side. Now nudged out. Oh, that one whistled wide on a shot there by Sofo. Another shot toward the net. That one ricocheted and tipped on just wide of Bushler. Mudbugs trying to get the puck out. Nickel will sweep it back to Dixon, the Utah native, to the far side there to Steele. And he'll just window shop it back out to center. Nickel's got it. He'll spin it, but he can't get it in deep. Good hard check. Looked like Steele was trying to break something up there. Now through the middle, through the neutral zone. Sofo to the far side. It's taken there by Williams, and he'll be able to whale it back into the Mudbug zone. Battaglia to the near corner. He'll bang it around to the far side, taken there by Burke. The Ontario native back out to center. He gets taken down. Might have lost his footing, but he got pushed along the back, and now Battaglia will be able to thread it back into the Mudbug zone. Flagged down there by Zarski. Up ahead there to Musket. He'll go up the middle. There to Burke, and Burke now will just squeeze it into the Amarillo zone. Along to the end boards. Good hard check there by Burke. Along to the right side. And the puck now gets deflected into the Amarillo bench. Like I said, the Canadian Thanksgiving was October 10th. The American Thanksgiving is November 24th. The Mudbugs will be in El Paso for that one. Now played off to the far side. Mudbugs trying to hold the zone. They cannot. Now taken back out. That's Jack Ivey. He is brothers with Ben Ivey. Both onto the ice. Centered by C.J. Zezima. Puck now popped back into the Amarillo zone. Goldie's going to try to go flag it down, but it's taken there by Manning. Off the stick of Zezima in deep into the Mudbug zone. Zarski will take it to the near side there to Miller. Miller up ahead there to Goldie. Goldie up the middle. He's got a good burst of speed. Goldie now throws it toward the net. It gets blocked in front there by Ben Ivey. Now far half wall. Danziger, a shot gets blocked in front there by Zezima. Up the middle now. That's Jack Ivey, who just jolted on net. Easily paddle away there by Bushler. Bushler very pumped, very excited about this start, and as he should be. Felt like he missed so much time after rehabbing that lower body injury of his as Clafton smothers up the loose puck. Brent Litchard, the 0-4 centerman, will take the face-off from the left wing circle. Litchard looks, battles, and not able to come away with a victory on that draw as Campbell won it. To the near side there to Sofo. He'll scale it up ahead there to Davis. Davis, good hard check there by Danziger. Kept in there by Campbell. Along to the near corner, along the end boards, taken out now there by Burke. Burke now far corner. He'll throw it back to Danziger. The Maryland native has it. He'll bounce it up ahead there to Litchard. Litchard tried to get through the left blue line, but Sofo stopped him. Now a quick shot, glove save made there by Bushler as Barteco blistered one toward the net from the slot. 5:15 gone by here in the first period. Big hello to the Bushlers. Tuned tonight from Saint Laurent, Montreal. Face off to the right of Bushler. His buddy Nickel will take the draw. Those two like I don't know, Harold and Kumar, they're always together. Always hanging out, creating some problems. Usually Nickel's more of the troublemaker, or I guess you can say the one who provokes the goof. But Bushler sure does encourage it at times. I could see like a Harold and Kumar flick between Bushler and Nickel. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe our Billets and fans might agree with that one. Off to the near side there to Gotinski. Far side. And now Trey Williams trying to get the puck out of the zone. Chunchikov able to churn it all the way down into the Mudbug zone. Should be icing, and it is on the Wranglers. Shots 5-3 in favor of Amarillo. Coach Soupy in his 5th season as the bench boss. He's been here since Mudbugs came back in 2016. As far as being on the coaching side of things, he's also been a GM, a player. Lots of success in those roles as well. Now through the neutral zone. To the right side now, Amarillo able to lug it back in. That's McNaughton, who gets taken down there by Dixon along the back. Now behind the Bugs net, taken there by Zarski. The drum lover throws it up ahead off the stick of Morris, and he'll wing it in there for Gotinski to the near corner there to Miller. Miller now will just yank it back to Haru. Left point. He'll drop it down low there to Morris off the stick, and now the puck trickles down, and it's taken there by Simonovic. Simonovic now able to sail it back out to center off the glove of Morris, and Morris will be able to checker it back in there for Miller. Miller trying to get a good position there behind the Amarillo net, but it was closed off and taken there by Simonovic. Up ahead there to Batali. He runs right into Sushinsky, and it's now DeMarco back to the far side there to Zach Kent, and Kent will rip it into the Mudbug zone. Held in there, shot there by DeMarco, whistled wide of Bushler to the far corner, taken there by Haru. Haru now behind the net to the near corner there to Sushinsky. Fumbled it around a little bit. Now he takes the loose change over to Volkema, and Volkema able to paddle it into the Amarillo zone. Puck flagged in and taken there off the stick of Jack Ivey. It goes all the way down in the Mudbug zone. Danziger able to ring it around the Rosie off the far side boards and lofted back into the Amarillo zone. Mudbugs able to hold his own. They were trying to. That was Austin. It went under a stick. Good stick there by Vitali just to drop it back for his blue line to gain possession. To the near side it goes to Austin. Austin along the left side kind of gets taken down, slowed down there by Davis, but taken there by Litchard. Litchard, quick shot, save made, rebound, chance, fumbled around. Oh, boy, Burke had a chance. He couldn't gather the bouncing biscuit. It was bouncing on a stick a bit as the net comes off its mooring. That's a great opportunity there as Litchard had some space from the left wing circle. Well, it looks like Carter Clafton is not in the mood to readjust his netting, so he's going to make the official do it. Oh, wait a minute. Those moorings got knocked out. Yeah, that would have been extended work for Clafton. I've never touched one of those moorings. Clafton made it sound like it was extra sharp and extra spiky. Face off one there by the Bugs. Ripped toward the net there by Fleet. It gets blocked. That was a good block in front there by Chase Davis. Now Sofo, pinball around, taken there by the captain, Steele. Steele throws one toward the net. It gets blocked. Gets the end boards. Now a backhand shot goes wide. Far half wall. Sushinsky trying to chase after it. Taken there by Amarillo's Brighton. That's McNaughton, rather. And he's able to mail it back into the Bug zone. Good pace to this one. 11:55 to go in the opening frame. Still no score. Puck now. Love tapped in there by Fleet. The Colorado native did a good job to get it in deep. Along to the far corner. Turned over. Quick shot. And a paddle save made there by Clafton. Steele was buzzing on that shift. He's been buzzing since the game started. Kissed off the near side window. Back out to center. What you expect out of your captain. Here comes Barteco. A shot through the slot. Taken away. And we got a whistle. Looks like we got a penalty coming up to the Bugs. It's a slash. And the Mudbugs will go on the penalty kill. And boy, they're one of the best in the business, third best at 90% on the dot. And all that credit due to Jason Soupy Campbell. It's been his baby since he took over as the coach of the Bugs. At 8:33, the captain's in for slashing. Amarillo, 19th best on the power play at 16.7%. Like I said, this is a rusty Amarillo team. They haven't played in 3 weeks. So this first period, very, very big for the Mudbugs to try to take advantage. Face-off one there. Davis has got it near circle shot. And that might have been tipped on its way through. Bushler had it covered along to the right point. Simonovic to the left point there to Barteco. Thrown across there to Davis. Davis back up top now to Simonovic. He'll go across, misfired. Danziger's got it. Danziger can't clear. Goldie cannot clear as well. That was held in there. Now Mudbugs battling for it along the boards. Held in there by Davis. Right wing circle. He'll throw it back on over. Top of the point there to Simonovic. A little space. Far circle thrown toward the net. Blocked in front. Yanked. Oh, held in there by Simonovic. Across there to Davis. Spun through the high slot. Now far circle there to Simonovic. Simonovic now over to Davis. Right wing circle. Drop back to Simonovic. He'll go now across through the slot. Zap's shot gets blocked in front there by Goldie. Mudbugs got some tired PKers. Davis drop back over to Simonovic. This is unbelievable zone time. Quick shot save made there by Bushel. A rebound chance. That one went through the goal mouth, and now the net comes off its mooring, and we got a whistle. Davis and Danziger pushing and shoving. Those are a couple of big boys. Davis 6'4", 210. Danziger 6'6", 235. And it looked like Danziger was not backing down. 10:20 remaining here in the Generational Financial Advisors first period. Big hello to the Danzigers tuned in tonight from Potomac, Maryland. Glad to have them with us. Face-off one there by Volkema. Far side, tied up stick. Mudbugs trying to clear it. They cannot. Far side, Zezima. He'll dribble it back up top to DeMarco. DeMarco at the point. He'll tickle the line. To the right point now to Cleary. Cleary's got it. Cleary now waits. He'll go to the near half wall. Now he glides in. Quick shot. Smothered up there by Bushler on a shot there by Jack Ivey from the top of the near circle. 35 seconds remaining from Steele's slashing infraction. Boy, this whole power play has been in the Mudbug zone. Face off, covered up there by Bushler as it came on net. I like that move from Bushler. Get another face off, try to win one, and then get the puck out of the zone. Face off one there by Amarillo. Zezima fumbled it around, turned over. Here comes Nickel through the seam. Taken there, snapped one toward the net. That was Gotinski, and there was a stick involved. Zezima blocked it, and it got the protective netting. Boy, great work from Nickel, and Gotinski was in there for support. Faceoff will come back in now deep into the Amarillo zone. Faceoff one there by the Bugs. Haru on over to Sushinsky, threw it toward the net, it got blocked. And now far side, here comes Davis. He'll bank it in, taken there by Haru. Haru tried to gun it out, it got blocked. Now Sushinsky cannot clear. Kind of lost his balance now to the far corner. Gotinski going to try to grab it. And now through the walls, taken there by Nickel, and Nickel able to nail it all the way down. Good clear and a good kill for the Bugs. Now far side, good hard check there by Zarski. Always loves to play the physical game rather. Dixon up ahead there to Litchard. Litchard drops it up the middle there to Musket. Musket comes through the seam. Now far circle, quick shot gets deflected, and into the netting it goes with 8:59 to go here in the first period. No score from Amarillo, Texas. We'll have more after these messages. This is Shreveport Mudbugs Hockey.
You know, we only get one chance at this thing called life, so why don't we make it count? Hi, I'm Janice Watt with Generational Financial Advisors, and we're here to assist you as a financial advisor and a CPA in making those important life decisions. Starting young, Saving and investing will reward you down the road, but it takes diligence to stay the course because life happens. Buying that first home, adding to your family, and then preparing for college, all of these require a plan. We offer services including investments, life insurance, retirement planning, and long-term disability, just to name a few. We can also assist you in your tax preparation or planning along with small business services. We are an independent brokerage company with access to hundreds of products. Call me at 318-219-4188 or log into gfapartners.com to set up a free consultation. Our offices are located at 8518 Line Avenue, Suite 103 in Shreveport. Come see us and go Bugs.
Welcome back in to the Amarillo Civic Center. Next Friday night after the Mudbugs play the New Mexico Ice Wolves, we'll have our post-game party. You want to be there at Buffalo Wild Wings at the Bossier location. All your Mudbug players and coaching staff will be there. And boy, it'll be a lot of fun as Buffalo Wild Wings is a proud corporate partner of Mudbugs hockey. They'll take pictures, sign autographs, whatever you may like. Eat some wings and enjoy some time with the Bugs next Friday night. Face-off won there by Amarillo. Behind the net, Musket has it. Kason Musket battling forward along the boards, trying to get help there by Burke. And the puck now one out free along the far side there by Seminovics. Held in there by Burke. Off the stick of Musket. Now to the near side it goes over to Manning. Manning off the stick of Cleary. Now puck chopped to the far side, and Chunchukov will be able to twist it into the Bug zone. Far side there to Dixon. Dixon can't clear. Now taken there by Litchard. Litchard will drop it off there for Burke up the middle. He's got some numbers. On over to the near side there to Zarski. Throws one toward the net. Blocker save made there by Clafton. Rebound chance there by Vitale. And a shoulder save made there by Clafton. Near side there, DeMarco will be able to rail it into the Bug zone. Taken there by Zarski. Zarski off the far side boards. And now Fleet will flip it back to Sushinsky. Sushinsky, got his pocket picked there. Hard check there by Vitale. You could see Amarillo, who didn't have maybe their feet under them the first 5 minutes. They got it going here in the second half of this first period. Fleet off the stick of Vitale, hit the official. Now through the neutral zone. Puck wristed in there by Fleet. Now far side. Now forwarded in there by Kent to the far corner. McNaughton tied up there. And the Palouse puck now taken there by Gotinski. Gotinski up ahead there to Volcom, and he'll throw it back out to center. Far side there to Brighton. And now worked in there to Ivy. That's Jack Ivy along to the far corner. Play to the left point. Settled down there is Brighton. Throwing toward the net. Save made. Rebound chance. Mudbugs trying to navigate it. And the puck not out of the zone. And out of the right point. And the puck now just slung back out to center there by Nickel. Boy, Bushler's eyes were working in very properly right there. Good stick there by Danziger to poke it out of trouble. Delayed offsides for Amarillo, and now Danziger has it. He'll drop it back there to Nickel, back to Danziger. Off the far side boards, up ahead there to Steele. Steele's got it. Far corner shot, and a blocker save made there by Clafton. Now Nickel fresh on the ice. They'll re-enter the zone. Here comes Nickel around the corner. Nickel snaps one toward the net, and a right pad save made there by Clafton. Boy, Nicky Miller came off the bench like he was shot out of a cannon. He knew exactly what he wanted to do with it, and Clafton made a save. And Miller just aching for some goals here. Had a pair in the showcase, and he's looking to add to that now. A big hello and a big appreciation to one of our loyal Mudbug fans, Mr. Matt Nelson, who runs a lot of our Twitter promotions, our YouTube live streams, and does so many great things for us. Mr. Matt Nelson, thank you so much for everything you're doing tonight, as you do every night for Mudbugs hockey. Jaden Goldie to take a draw, right wing circle, deep in the Amarillo zone. Face-off won there by the Wranglers. Off the near side boards, back out to center. Danziger able to slice it back in. Clafton stops it behind his own net. Out of the far side, almost turned over as Miller got through the lane. That puck goes on net, and Clafton will cover it up. 5:57 to go here in the Generational Financial Advisors first period. Shots tied 10 apiece. Litchard to take the draw, far circle. And we got an illegal face-off. And that's good because Amarillo won it. Litchard will go again. And he battles, and Zap comes away with the win. Behind the net, Siminovics able to kiss it off the far side window. Back in the bug zone. Dixon off the stick of Musket, but Musket able to guide it into the Wrangler zone, rather. To the near corner. Puck now just leveled back out to center. Taken there by Haru. Haru will be our second intermission guest. As a backhander gets blocked as Burke has his shot blocked. Now behind the net, Litchard was there, but it was blocked off there by Siminovics. As the puck now is squibbed back out to the bug zone. Far side, that's Litchard. Didn't know what he wanted to do with it, so he gave it over to Burke. Now back to Litchard. Far circle shot. And he went wide with it. Held in there by Zarski. And Zarski's just going to work it in, but the Mudbugs were fresh off the bench. Mack thrown toward the net. It goes wide. Far side, Vitali trying to work it in deep there to Mack. Under the skate of Vitali, battling for it along the far half wall. Now up the middle it goes. Here's Battaglia to the far side. Quick shot there by McNaughton, goes wide. Now a backhander intercepted there by Mack. Mack off the near side, tried to find Volcom a stick. Sushinsky off the far side boards there to Vitali, and he correctly goes back, regroups through the neutral zone, and Sushinsky will slide it on over to Zarski. Zarski zipped a pass off the stick of Vitali. 4:20 and counting here in the opening period. Still no score. All the way in now into the Mudbug zone, but it goes down the length for icing on Wranglers hockey. Our first intermission guest, a special guest, as we're going to talk to two important folks in our Claws Up Booster Club committee. Our president, Mr. Carl Phillips, and our chairman of our events committee, Miss Leanne Bechtel. So they are both going to be joining us in our Brookshire's Food and Pharmacy first intermission show. And we had quite the enlightening interview. And you want to stick around for all that good stuff. And we want you a part of the Claws Up Booster Club because, well, let's just face it, it's the best booster club in the league. Along to the right point, quick shot, whistled wide. To the near half wall, chopped that. Battaglia trying to get around the stick of Nickel. To the near corner it goes to Steele. Along the end boards, battling for it. Taken there by Nickel. It couldn't get around the stick of Zezima. Battling for it down low there is Gotinski. Chopped at there by Steele. Now the puck is floated all the way down. It's going to get on net. And taken there by Bushler. And he's able to steer it on over to Fleet. Fleet behind the Mudbugs net. Mudbugs want to slow it down, try to get a change and get some personnel right. To the near side, pass broken up. Now up ahead, broken up. Broken stick there by Steele. Now through the seam. Oh, that was Ivy. Jack Ivy was trying to go through the slot. The puck now just lofted back out to center. Far side. Puck now soccered back in there by Ben Ivy. The far side. There to Fleet. Fleet now nudges it. Trying to nudge it forward. It got blocked. And now far side. Right back into the Mudbug zone. Up the middle in front of Bushler's net. That's Fleet. To the near side. There to Morris. Drake Morris comes in from the left side. Works it in and got his head taken off there by Sofo, but he's okay. I think he might have lost his footing, and that's a good thing because it looked like Sofo was trying to do a little more damage than you needed to do. Off the near side window, glove down there by Austin, but he got hit hard there by Davis. Davis now coming around the far side, around the stick of Danziger. Now losing his balance there is Burke, tied up, loose puck. Mudbugs have it. That's Burke, and he's able to squeak it back out to center, and Miller will just shovel it into the Amarillo zone. Coming up on 2 minutes left here in the opening frame, still no score. Right side, played up ahead there to Cleary. Cleary off the stick of Zapp. Zapp now dropped off there to Cleary. Good stick there by Dixon. And Dixon behind the Bugs net will whirled around to the near side. Taken there by Mack. Mack will wedge it back out to center off the stick of Musket. And Litchard able to ladle it into the Amarillo zone. Good hard check there by Mack along the forecheck. Mudbugs trying to steal it if they can and hold the zone. They cannot. Taken back out. Amarillo's got some numbers if they hurry. Oh, intercepted there by Vitale. Throws it toward Bushler's way, and he'll glove it for a faceoff deep in the Bug zone. Good back check there by Vitale. Still a scoreless opening period with 93 seconds remaining. Far side, Haru. And now a shot toward the net. That was an easy stick save made there by Clafton. Far side, intercepted. Far circle coming through. Oh, Vitale got his pocket picked there by Manning. It's a good job there by Manning. Played back out to center. Oh, looked like a delayed offsides. No, taken up ahead there to Vitale. They reset. Vitale behind the net. Shot toward the net. And it was smothered up there by Clafton. Mack was coming in for a rebound, and now he's got some jaw-jacking going on with Preston Brighton. Quick shot toward the net. Oh, from the right point there by Steele, and it ricocheted wide. Now far circle ripper there by Steele, and it went wide. The net comes off its mooring yet again. Garrett Steele in his 4th season as a Mudbug. He started a long time ago, back in the 2018-2019 season. Or, I'm sorry, the 2019-2020 season. I was going to get it right the next time. Now in deep, behind the Amarillo net. 35 seconds left in this scoreless period. Far side, Haru will drop it back to Steele. Maybe one last push if they hurry. The captain wants to. He'll throw it off the stick of Nickel. Nickel chasing after it. Oh, it's a good job there by Seminovic to block off Nickel. Held in there by Austin. Austin now thrown down low. Steals a shot and a stick in front there by Chunchukov. And it is blocked with now 11.4 seconds to go. Face-off one there by Amarillo. Now right side up ahead there to Ben Ivy, and that shot ropes wide. Cleary a shot at the buzzer, glove down there by Bushler on a shot there by Cleary from the near half wall. That'll do it for the opening period. Here in the Generational Financial Advisors first period, still no score. Shots 12-11 after one period of play. Stick around for our Brookshire's Food and Pharmacy first intermission show. We'll talk to Mr. Carl Phillips and Miss Leanne Bechtel of our Claws Up Booster Club. After these messages, this is Shreveport Mudbugs Hockey.
As a business owner, you know it's important to stay ahead of your competition to succeed. One dishonest employee providing poor customer service can send your business to the penalty box. DeFatta and Associates has over 20 years of investigative experience that can help you monitor your employees and investigate losses that may be keeping you from reaching your goals. Whether you need GPS tracking, investigative shopping, integrity testing, or you're experiencing losses caused by theft, DeFatta and Associates can help. Give them a call at 318-635-9944 or check out their website at defattapi.com for more information.
Sterling Dental Center is a proud partner of the Shreveport Mudbugs. I'm Dr. Emil Janu, and my experienced staff and I will handle all your dental needs, from routine cleanings, x-rays, cavities, toothaches, and more, with the best and safest treatment out there. We are a family here at Sterling Dental Center, and we treat our patients like family. We welcome many forms of insurance. Come get your next dental appointment at Sterling Dental Center in Shreveport by calling 318-688-1040 or logging on to sterlingdentalshreveport.com.
The Robertson Cup champion Shreveport Mudbugs know big goals lead to big wins. That's why State Farm agent Ben Tolis and his State Farm team are here to help you score a big goal with your home and auto insurance. It's a great call that saves you time and money. So go score the winning goal and score savings by combining your home and auto. It's just another way we're here to help your life go right. Call State Farm agent Ben Tolis today at 318-688-1522. That's 318-688-1522.
You know, we only get one chance at this thing called life, so why don't we make it count? Hi, I'm Janice Watt with Generational Financial Advisors, and we're here to assist you as a financial advisor and a CPA in making those important life decisions. Starting young, saving, and investing will reward you down the road, but it takes diligence to stay the course because life happens. Buying that first home, adding to your family, and then preparing for college, all of these require a plan. We offer services including investments, life insurance, retirement planning, and long-term disability, just to name a few. We can also assist you in your tax preparation or planning along with small business services. We are an independent brokerage company with access to hundreds of products. Call me at 318-219-4188 or log into gfapartners.com to set up a free consultation. Our offices are located at 8518 Line Avenue, Suite 103 in Shreveport. Come see us and go Bugs.
Welcome back into the Brookshire's Food and Pharmacy First Intermission Show in Amarillo, as we have a couple of special treats for us. Our president of the Claws Up Booster Club, Mr. Carl Phillips, alongside the chairman of our events committee, Miss Leanne Bechtel. Carl, first of all, thanks for the time. We appreciate you joining us to come on here.
Oh, glad to be here.
Talk about what's been going on with the Claws Up Booster Club, if nobody knows what it's all about.
Well, sure. First of all, we're open to anyone that wants to participate in the Claws Up Boosters, and our main focus is actually a benefit to the community through our outreach to specifically raising funds for the boosters. And what we do with those funds is we help offset expenses for the Mudbugs hockey team. Our offset of those expenses is what helps the Mudbugs thrive here in our community. So the fans support the players and the boosters with merchandise sales, through fundraising efforts, through auctions, through donations, and those things trickle into the types of activities that we do as a club, as an organization. Those things include Friday night meals for both the away team and the home team, which, if you can imagine traveling across the country to various hockey games, these boys are probably being fed burgers, pizza, hot dog. To come to Shreveport, Louisiana, and get a classic Southern home-cooked meal, that's money. I mean, these kids they have died and gone to heaven. And, being able to provide those meals is a really big deal for our organization. I think it's a really big deal for these players. I know they enjoy getting that kind of a treat. And what we hear from some of our players as they've been around to other teams and other organizations, they tell us there is nothing like this anywhere else. So it's even something that our opponents that come to the Hirsch here, to George's Pond, the things that they see that happen here, they're also impressed by some of the organizations. So those kind of type of things is what we're here to do. And it makes an impact to the players, makes an impact to the team.
I've also seen you guys at
Now along to the far side. Now to the left point, top of the circle. Morris shot from the far corner there by Steele. It was patted away there by Clafton. And we got a whistle. Sushinsky. Far side there to Gotinski. And he'll just poke it in to the Amarillo zone. Off to the puck, dumped all the way down. Battle was won there by DeMarco. An errant pass. And that one chopped all the way down there by Manning. 25 seconds to go on this man advantage. 8:30 to go in the second. Berg dropped back there to Nickel. Far side, Nickel able to rocket that baby in to the far corner. Now Nickel trying to grab it behind the net. Now that's Burke. Burke's got it. He'll bang it back up top to Danziger across. Far circle. Gotinski, penalty coming up to an end. It is. Far circle now down low. That's Mack thrown across. Trying to find the stick of Burke. And now, puck given away there by Ben Ivy. Amarillo's got numbers. McNaughton across. Quick shot, score. That's Davis. And the Mudbugs got caught. They got in too tight into the Amarillo zone, and Bushler was left out to dry. That's rather Tommy Chenchukov, who is able to complete McNaughton's pass across. And we are all knotted up 1-1. Chenchukov from McNaughton and Ben Ivy. And the goal comes at 12:07 of the second period. Boy, the Mudbugs have done a lot right in the second period to let that happen. And that was a breakdown to get back. The Mudbugs get burned. We will get a face-off now at center ice. Tied 1-1, 7:53 to go here in the second period. Face-off won there by the Bugs, and now the energy of this home crowd is going to be rocking. This is where the Mudbugs got to hold their composure. To the left point, Austin intercepted. Here comes Amarillo, far side. Dropped off, quick shot, glove save, made there by Bushler. Off a blistering blast from the far circle there by Barteco. Boy, Bushler dialed in. With 7:29 to go in the second. And really what makes that goal such a backbreaker is because the Mudbugs had a gift. They had a power play after Amarillo had too many men on the ice. Were unable to cash in there, and then Amarillo comes right back really on a transition from that power play expiring and score a goal of their own. It's really a shift in the game. But the Mudbugs got to be able to answer back here. Intercepted, taken back out to center. Miller lost his footing. Buck lambast back into the Mudbug zone. Uh-oh, a giveaway in front, save made, rebound chance. Taken out of trouble. Far side, that was a disaster waiting to happen. Back the other way, here comes Morris. Glides through the zone, thrown toward the net. Looking for the poke hole right in front there was Miller. Now to the left point. Intercepted. Right side, here comes Cleary. Intercepted back the other way, Vitale. Able to pop it back out to center. Boy, the intensity starting to pick up. And oh boy, Mudbugs on their heels. And behind the net now a Bushler. Ben Ivy to the far corner. Kissed off the far side window back out to center. 6.5 to go in the second. We're deadlocked at 1. Steele with his 4th. And then back the other way came Amarillo. With a goal from Tommy Chenchukov, his second from McNaughton and Ivy at 12:07. Intercepted. Held in there, thrown in front, tipped on its way through off the stick of Mack. Now wraparound chance, save made there as Sushinsky was looking for one. Boy, Sushinsky was looking to eat. The big man from Babrusk, Belarus, got in deep into the offensive zone as a blue liner. 5:49 remaining in the second. Face off, right wing circle. Shot toward the net, gets blocked. Backhand shot there by Litchard, gets blocked. Into the near corner. Musket battling for it down low. On over to the far corner there to Burke. Burke now worked it back up top to Haru. Haru now. Yeah, check that. That is right. The third power play of the night for the Bugs. All in this period. And Austin just came in the defense of Burke getting banged up, but luckily he is okay. Mudbugs have a valuable opportunity here. Power play coming up. Scott Powerline will bring it to you. Boy, what a response it would be if the Mudbugs can get one here. Face off to the far circle. Goldie will take it. Quick shot from the near circle. Now to the top of the point across. Miller a ripper. And a pad save made there by Clafton. Bushler sent off the stick of Steele. Far side, the middle, Steele. Dropped off to Volkema to the far corner there to Miller. As they'll pop it in. We got a whistle. That puck came out of play, or went out of play rather. This faceoff will come to the left of Clafton. Face-off won there by the Bucks. Back to Zarski. Zarski has it right point. Zips one toward the net. It gets blocked, and Zapp able to twist it back out to center. Uh-oh, a break. Chunchukov across. He scores. Bushler ran out of the net to try to poke it out of trouble, and Bushler got caught. And Amarillo takes advantage in a big way. It's a shorthanded tally, and it's Chunchukov again. And that is one Bushler wants back. Chunchukov unassisted at 15:30, shorthanded. Amarillo 2, Shreveport 1. Boy, when Bushler got out of his net, he had to read it perfectly. And I think it was one of those, do I go or do I stay? And I think that millisecond cost Bushler there, as Chunchukov able to poke it home into an open, yawning net. Amarillo now leads 2-1. And that is a goal that'll mess with Bushler's psyche. And this is where the Mudbugs really got to calm down their netminder. Because this is gut check time now. Mudbugs still on the power play for 1:14. After a critical mistake from Bushler, the Mudbugs are going to try to pick him up here. As the puck now just dribbled toward the net, and it is gloved down there by Clafton. Mudbugs got to keep their head in the game. Face-off won there by Amarillo, and is just advanced all the way down. Boy, Bushler has done a lot of things right tonight. And one mistake has given Amarillo the lead, and the Mudbugs trying to pick up their netminder. Along the left side, Miller guns it in behind the Amarillo net. Along to the right point, uh-oh. Looks like Volkema is going to take a penalty. And he might have saved an Amarillo scoring opportunity with that clothesline of a play. I think it's a penalty Volkema felt like he had to take. .354 remaining in the second. Amarillo 2, Shreveport 1. It's a tripping infraction on Volkema, and it comes at 16:06. Or the Mudbugs, who felt like just a minute ago were praising their play, got the goal from their captain, are now stuck in a perilous spot. They're down by 1, 4-on-4 hockey for 30 seconds, and they're going to be a man down. Roof starting to cave in on the two-time Robertson Cup champions. Trying to soften the blow. Uh-oh, a 3-on-2. Here comes Cleary. Thrown toward the net. Good stick there by Dixon as it deflects into the protective netting. Mudbugs just got to take a deep breath here. And they're in this game. They cannot get broken. They can get bent. Just don't break. 3.5 remaining in the second. Face-off won there by the Bugs. They're about to be a man down, so Danziger smartly goes around the far side. They'll work it around left side and guide it in. Mudbugs now 0 for 3 on the man advantage. And now Amarillo will go on the man advantage. For $1:10 remaining on Volkema's slashing infraction. Far side up the middle and the near side there to Zapp. Zapp comes in near circle, quick shot. Pad save made there by Bushler. And he needed to make that save just to settle down his nerves. Slowed down there by Clafton. Shots 28-25 in favor of the Bugs. Coming through the seam, thrown across, shot, score. Perfect pass. Bushler couldn't do anything about it, and Zapp able to zip one past Bushler. Amarillo 3, Shreveport 1. And that is exactly what the Mudbugs could not afford to happen. As Amarillo has scored 3 unanswered here in the second. The Wranglers 3, the Bugs 1. Zapp's power play goal from Sofo and Barteco. Power play goal for Amarillo. And the Mudbugs are down by a pair with 2:33 to go in the second. Boy, this run from Amarillo has put the Mudbugs in a hole now where they're going to have to just slow things down. Tommy Chinchukov with a pair of goals, and now Roman Zapp with his second from Jack Ivey and Dominic Barteco on the power play. Amarillo has scored in every way, even strength, shorthanded, and now on the power play. Far side, off the near side boards. That is McNaughton, who's able to wheel it in behind the net of Bushler. Burke up ahead there to Litchard. He'll drop it off there to Musket. Musket gains the blue line. His pass broken up. Back out to center. Chopped at there by Dixon. Now far side. Hard check. But gunned into the Mudbug zone. Haru to the far side off the stick of Burke. Well, the Mudbugs are going to need their captain, Garrett Steele, who's been the best player for the Bugs, to get buzzing again, to get this ship back on the right track. 3-on-2. Here comes Amarillo. Cleary dropped back there to Chinchukov. You know what he's thinking about. Intercepted there by Volkema. Far side, off the stick of Mack. In deep. Oh, I thought it hit off the stick of Mack. It didn't. And it's an icing on the Bugs. 1:21 remaining here in the second. Amarillo 3, Shreveport 1. Face-off battle won there by Amarillo. penalty coming up to the Bugs. Boy, could this second period gotten any worse for the Bugs? Now along the inboards, touched up. And it's a hooking infraction. Third power play of the night for Amarillo. Volkema's back in the box. The Mudbugs were playing the best road game they could play for the first half of this game. And the second half so far has not been too kind. Face off one there by Amarillo now. Top of the far circle, quick shot, stick save made there by Bush. And the puck is leveled all the way down. Less than a minute to go here in the second. Claffed into the near side there to Seminovics. Far side there to Zapp. Second penalty on Volkema. Off to the far side, working it in. There is Jack Ivey. He'll jolt it around the near side boards, intercepted there by Fleet, and Fleet will be able to flip it all the way down. This penalty will most likely carry on over into the second. Whoops, tripped up there was Clafton. I think he might have acted on that one as Nickel got in there. Now a takedown there as Goldie takes his man down. Goldie's got it. Goldie will be able to fire it all the way down. 12 seconds, penalty coming up. This one's going against Amarillo. Boy, this has been a penalty-filled second as Campbell's now in the box. And now Harry Mahood's starting to get hot behind that Amarillo bench. It's a checking from behind call on Campbell. Harry Mahood getting hot. And they're telling him to tone it down. Boy, the Mudbugs get a call there. It's a nice draw by Goldie. 13 seconds remaining in the second. 4-on-4 hockey. Face-off battle tied up, one there by the Bugs. The near half wall played back out to center. Zarski's going to glide back. I don't think the Mudbugs want to do